Hey everybody, Ryan FMTG here. The Force Seekers has been out for about 2 weeks, so we've been doing some meta decks, and today we're going to do another meta deck. This time around, we're doing Wesker Uroboros. This has been a deck that's been around for quite some time, and I've really liked it. I think it's been more powerful in some metagames and then less powerful in other metagames. And we've definitely gotten some new toys that I want to check out. I have kind of brewed around a little bit with this. I actually streamed it a little bit ago, and I kind of had my first impressions, so I wanted to revisit and get some more second impressions. So the new stuff that I really want to check out with this deck is the new Devil. So this is kind of taking place of the old Devil. And so we cut the old Devil completely out and added 3 new Devil. This one, rather than having haste and the downside of, when it gets victory, it gets negative stuff, this is 7 MP for 5/8. So it is 1 MP cheaper, but it is a 5/8, so the stats are a little bit different. And it says, when an enemy unit is placed on the field, move this unit to the front of the enemy unit. So this is great for like defense, eating up little small units, and maybe getting in for 5 every once in a while. However, it is worse at being rushed down. You use Uroboros and you're hitting right away for quite a bit of damage. So there's goods and bads. The other new card that we're playing is we're playing the full playset of Betrayal. We took out all the Obliteration and playing all the Betrayal. That is kind of aggressive, and maybe it's not all for all, but when testing stuff, I kind of like to do a little bit more and just play with as many as we want, because this is a really good catch-all removal as long as something is 6 MP or less. If it's over 6, this cannot kill it. What's great about Betrayal is it takes all the units from the opponent's deck. That doesn't mean from hand or graveyard. So, if this is against a different Uroboros deck, we're putting all the stuff from graveyard to their deck, so that's a downside. Or if, you're killing a turtle or something and they have a turtle in hand, it's not like you're ripping that away from their hand. But it's really good. This is just a good, pretty efficient, even though expensive removal spell that will kill your opponent's heavy hitters. New card we're playing is Cruel Game. This is just a one-of because it's a legendary, and I really like this card. It can be a one-sided Wrath, or, if you have 1 unit on the board, they have 3 units, it kills 2 of their units. So this is very good. Sometimes you will kind of have to play around and, try to get the most value. So maybe you take a hit or 2, but usually it's worth it. Yes, it is 7 MP, but that effect is really worth it. I do think overall, maybe playing 3 Betrayals and 1 Cruel Game might be a little bit too much of the heavy high MP removal, but overall, that's kind of what I want to test out. Then the rest of the cards is kind of your basic Wesker Uroboros list. We have a playset of Tyrants, a playset of Monsters, and a playset of Devil as our big hitters. Then of course we're playing the full False Throne as well as Rebirth for that combo Uroboros, or Rebirth, getting our fatties back. And then we are playing 2 Selfless Predation, 2 Mad Massacre, and 2 Murder Spikes, because all these are just very low MP cost actions that really do a lot of work, either killing something, gaining us life, or Mad Massacre dealing some damage, and those really help to flip Tyrant. And then of course we're playing Living Death because this is just a very solid card. Obviously it's kind of busted. And we are playing Spreading Infection. This is something that maybe could be cut from the deck, but overall I still like it. And our last card that I haven't talked about is Tyrant. Sometimes I play the MP ramp Zombie with Revenge. However, I cut all 3 of those for 3 Tyrants because there's a lot of 1 attack units, in the Chun-Li decks, or just, kind of running around the MP units. So I really like this because this can kill a couple of them in 1 hit, and then it does come back. So overall I like this. Maybe it's a little weak because it's very weak against Ryu, but I kind of want to test that out. So we are testing some of the new cards in this build and also seeing how Tyrant feels, and then overall just how Uroboros feels in this metagame. So those are the cards. Let's play some games and see how this feels. Starting off the testing session against probably just a traditional Yan Li list, so hopefully we can do pretty good against this. Let's keep this. So let's see if they play a lot of MP ramp units, because then we can just maybe do like a 2-for-1 with Tyrant or something, and that could be pretty good. Or we could just try to play Monster into Devil to flip the Monster to get it back with Uroboros. I don't think it's worth it to drop this here. Just for a 1-for-1 trade, I don't think that's particularly worth. Let's play this right here. Okay, I was hoping that they would... Okay, well, they were going to drop this, so I guess overall that trade was actually pretty decent for us. Oh, that's a tilt. But I was hoping that they would drop another MP creature there. But at least they didn't get the... They got the units in the EX pocket, but not on the field. So overall, that trade was not terrible. I think we're just going to drop this. I would rather play this because we can break the shield there, and or just maybe kill this. That'd be awesome, but I doubt it. Rather than just two damage to the Felicia. So now we have a slow tyrant in the yard that we can get back, or we could just do this. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. We could do this to get a devil in the yard. Let's just get the slow. Let's get slow back. I don't mind that because then it can flip and stuff, besides if they have another seal. That's okay. We can do False Throne. This will actually potentially give us a devil, because False Throne will resolve first, so that's pretty nice. And we got a devil. We could do this to get a slow or fast tyrant. Yeah, let's do that, because we definitely need to do something here. Actually, we shouldn't have done this. We should have waited to Cruel Game. I kind of got a little scrambly and didn't think about that. I think we shouldn't have Uroboros, we should have Cruel Gamed, but hopefully this trade up top resolves. And then also, like, maybe we wanted to play Monster to flip. There's a lot of maybes running around here. I think we just... Yeah, we definitely Cruel Game here. And hopefully they don't have another, like, gold orb or something. So now we're both kind of starting off at scratch. They didn't get... They still have a lot of AP. So we could... We could do this, but I think we just do this to get something back. I almost kind of want to do Living Death. I wonder if we just wait for Living Death. But it's really stinky because, like, they could get back some heavy hitters, but their Ascend units don't trigger coming from the graveyard, so that's pretty good. I wonder if we wait a little bit and try to flip this. Go ahead, take a couple hits. I'm okay with that. Let's try to flip this, because I really want to gain some life. I'm going to do this right away, because I really want to gain the life where they could have, like, put something in there. Like, yes, it's tempting to kill, or, like, nug Chun-Li for a little bit, but I think it's worth this. Let's try to eat this to gain some more life, and then flip into a fast tyrant. If this flips, that's awesome. It's nice that we got Mad Massacre, so just in case if they had another piece of interaction, we could Mad Massacre. And now we can do this. We're not saving up for Living Death now. We could have waited for our monster to hit the bin, because we can gain more life, but I think just doing the most pressure right now is worth it. Definitely do murder spikes on this. They could have a pump attack, but probably not. Okay, that's pretty good. There's no reason to Mad Massacre here. I'm okay with this trade. Tilt. It's not great. But we have this that we could try to just do. And okay, we hit in the top. Okay, that felt very, very strong. Just heavy hitter against heavy hitter, which is nice. Okay, mirror match time. Let's go. I don't particularly love this hand. I think we're going mull because with Tyrants, with the mirror match, definitely feels bad. So let's swap. Okay. The Betrayal was actually pretty good in the mirror match. So, oh, no. Betrayal's bad. It's not Exile or something. You just put Graveyard. I was thinking Exile. Betrayal's terrible. Take my words back. I kind of just want to do this. Like, we could have right away do False Throne into Rebirth, but I was really hoping that they would False Throne first so we could use the free MP. But now we'll just Rebirth, and now if they do something, we can False Throne. Let's do this because now we'll let this resolve and then we can Rebirth and have 2 fatties. And we drew our Tyrant and Betrayal, which kind of feels bad. Reduces incoming damage 3 or less to 1. Okay. We could like drop this here. That doesn't feel great. We could just kill this. Actually, let's do this, because we kill the G-Adult. That feels fine. I think we just drop this here to kill the Scorpion. I was hoping for something. Oh. I was like, what's going on? Why is he jumping? I'm not used to that. Don't think we're flipping our monster. Let's just kill that. Because I kind of want to draw another card, get to Uroboros. And this was not eating it in 1 hit. Yeah, let's Rebirth here. We could have like False Throne for free, but I don't mind just Rebirthing, getting another thing. And then as soon as 1 lane pops open, we can use Uroboros. Or play this if the monster's still around, we play Tyrant. Let's just do this. Use Uroboros. We could have tried to like flip the Tyrant with like eating something, but I didn't think that that was worth it overall. We could like kill one of these, but I don't really want to give them the satisfaction of anything. We could say that's okay. Kill this. Yeah, let's say that's okay. Kill that. Worst case scenario is like our top lane dies, but that's fine. I assume that was Vile. Okay. Yeah. So that was more the like creature heavy Uroboros, and I definitely like the bigger units a little bit more because they were just like those value traits were great for us. Okay, against Shadowblade Morgan, we could kind of keep this. Like, I think with this hand, we could just like False Throne into Rebirth, and if they have a counter, they have a counter. If they have a counter, hopefully they waste it on False Throne because we have tons of these right now. It'll feel bad if they counter this. But if they counter this, then we can use like Murder Spikes on that. Ooh, that feels good. I kind of just want to kill that. So then like no damage goes into our Devil, and now we can kind of wait to net MP. Now we can False Throne, so now we have another Devil in our yard to Uroboros back. I think we're probably just going to wait till we net 6 MP, besides if there's a big reason to play Tyrant, our 4-1 Tyrant. I don't think there will be, because they don't play like tons of like 1 attack units. Getting some more Rebirths would be very, very nice here. Like, we have enough stuff in our yard. Let's just play this. Oof. I was playing this in an empty lane because this is a terrible trade for us. So I think we're just going to do spreading infection just to get a lot of zombies that they can kind of just, you know, deal some damage. This is going to be kind of a lot. I kind of want to play slow, like we could Uroboros, but I kind of want to play slow tyrant in the middle lane. And now let's Uroboros so then I can like trade with this dude. Hopefully the bug doesn't kill our tyrant. Oh, another one? Tilt. Let's kill this. Because now with this, hopefully this gets killed. You know, our fast tyrant can start hitting in for more life. 2 damage. We can false throw. Do we want a false throne? Yeah, let's just false throw because I kind of. It's still early. We still have like 16 decks or 16 cards in our deck. Sorry. So I think that's still worth. And now this hopefully will trade. They could use their hero power. Okay. So that's going to trade. And now I think we just do this. A little bit too much interaction right now. I wish we had like another creature that we could like dump. I don't want to use Betrayal on Ada. If they play another heavy hitter creature, we could just like do this. Yeah, let's just do this. It's really awkward because like we're netting so much MP. I think we just do this. Ugh. I want more creatures or something. We sent a lot because we had so many false thrones. We will definitely kill this. Oh no, we can't. It's too big. It's 9. Tilt. This is when Betrayal feels bad. So we could just. We're really stuck. Like we can't Betrayal this. This does nothing. We could like kill this. We could take a hit or two. Let's do this. And now it's because we have 2 revenge units in our graveyard. Okay, let's do this. Betrayal feels real awkward there. So hopefully we don't get the revenge zombie back. Whew, we did not. Perfect. We could eat one of these, but I don't think that's particularly necessary. Oh, I'm jury. Okay. So what do we want to... Do we just want to kill this? Yeah, I think we're going to kill this because then we can use Uroboros in the middle lane to combat with jury. Okay, that feels a little bad. Ah, no! Oh my gosh, that was such a punt. I was trying to do that for the slow tyrant, but I accidentally did it way too slow. That was a big punt. That actually could be game losing, which feels real bad. Yeah, because Murder Spikes doesn't do anything. Yikes, this is going to get very rough very fast now. So we could dump this. I think we just dump this right here. Okay. So board wiped, and we just have a fast Tyrant hitting in. Feels pretty good. We need 6 more, so I think we just wait to do this and then Uroboros. Oh, this little fuzzball could do a lot of damage. But it's nice that we have Murder Spikes, and we're at 22 now, so that's pretty good. I think we just go for it. Because if they have a pump spell or a counter, you know, it is what it is at this time. Okay, that's fine. To be fair, I guess we could have waited till we had Betrayal up, so then, like, we use Murder Spikes. If they counter it, then we just Betrayal. Okay, this is looking very solid. They're at 6. I'm going to say this is fine. Let's just kill this, so then all of the lanes are empty, and this should do it. Agility, okay. I think they're just cantripping away. Man, we definitely played a little sloppy and almost got punished, but we... Doing a gambit of a lot of the most popular decks now against Ryu. This is definitely a mull. I don't like this Tyrant against them that much. But it's nice, we have this and this. So I usually like to just play this monster and then try to flip it right away, even though we're probably not gaining any life. But later Uroboros or even Rebirths can gain life, and that feels so, so good. We could just do this. I think that's fine. Like, that turtle can be a pain. Actually, I don't know if that was good with our tempo, because now we want to do this. And hopefully, we're going to do this as soon as possible and not worry about, like, taking a hit to gain optimal life or anything, because we just want to get that as soon as possible. We want it in the middle lane, so the spillover feels awesome. We could Mad Massacre here, but I don't mind leaving this here. I was trying to do it before our slow tyrant went there, so we would get the big one back, and we did. So we only gained like what, like 4 life there, but like this 4/7 body is just so good right now. Let's just kill that, so we could trade with this. We could just do this. I actually think I would rather like do this or just like this right now. Because like we only have like some like slow and fast tyrants in the yard. Do this, flip it. This is just kind of value trading. I'm not even playing like super optimally. I feel like I could have maybe like been a little, I guess I'm playing optimal but like not aggressive, and I think that's fine in this matchup because we're gaining so much life, doing so much damage. Let's rebirth now, because like I don't really want to play a 4/1. That feels bad. Like any ETB thing kills that. Probably the first thing that they play, we just rebirth, or sorry, Mad Massacre here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't kill that, but I kind of want to flip something to like go on the pressure, because now we can be super aggressive, right? Okay. Yeah, that felt really strong. I usually like this matchup, but like in the old one, so with these changes, I wasn't sure how it felt, but that felt real nice. Okay, I think we started with Chun-Li, and now we're ending with Chun-Li. Hopefully we can win again. This is a keep. I wonder if we want to mull for Tyrant, since like Tyrant is the reason why it's in the deck for this matchup. So we could mulligan for Tyrant, but I kind of don't particularly want to. Maybe that's a mistake, because like this is not the best. Whoa, that's aggressive. Yeah, that's real good. So we could drop this here to trade. I don't want to. I'm being very greedy, and maybe that's not worth it, because like with the spillover, it's going to kill this too, which feels real bad. Ooh. We could just eat this, gain 7. I feel like that's okay. Because now we can actually rebirth and get it back. We could rebirth, get it back, and then play our devil. So we want to wait till we have maybe 10 MP, but that's pretty risky. I really want... You know what? I think this is what we're going to do. Okay. I was going to say we could like false or selfless predation there, but we didn't really have time. Hopefully this goes through. And that's going to be real good. Because yes, they're going to get some stuff back, but it's going to be MP creatures and like the little dinos. And we're only getting two things back, so that's not the best. But this is kind of renewed for another day, as it were. Gosh, that's such a good card against us. We could definitely false throne, and then we can rebirth here, which is nice. We could Tyrant. Ugh. That little dino got 2 points of damage in. This is a very close one. It's tense. Let's just do this. Okay, this is feeling good. Living Death is a broken card and is the only reason why we're still in this game. We could just rebirth. Yeah, let's just rebirth. Because, like, yeah, again, we could play a Tyrant there, but, like, that doesn't feel the best. We definitely don't want to do another rebirth. We're fine. The devil's switching around like mad. Man, that tank is going to be pretty good. They are at 9. They're at 5. 3, I mean. Oh, no, tilt. Let's do this right here. Then let's do this right here to kill that. We can Uroboros. This is feeling good. Whew, we got there. Yes, I will take that win solely because of Living Death, more or less, right? Overall, that league went very, very good, and we played against Chun-Li twice, and then Ryu and other kind of popular decks, and it felt really strong. Overall, though, I'm not sure if I love Devil. Because this Devil, like, yes, it's good, but you saw it would bounce around and kind of, like, do suboptimal, and it doesn't close out the game as fast as the old Devil. Because you would Uroboros back the old Devil, and it would just hit super fast, super hard for maybe the last points of damage. So I feel like with the new Devil, it's more defensive. And yes, it hits for a lot, but you know, it jumps around so much that it's more defensive, where sometimes it makes the games go grindy. And you know what, to be fair, Uroboros could be a very grindy deck. Like, you saw a lot of those games went very long. So I'm not saying that that's the worst thing. My inclination from when I streamed this deck before and now playing with it, tuning it a little bit more, is I think I still like the old Devil more. But the new Devil's still good, so maybe it's player preference, where usually I like to be a little bit more aggressive and just get games done quick, so maybe that's why I like the older Devil a little bit more. And then the other new card, Betrayal, this felt really good. Like, it was nice to like just rip away opponents, you know, big heavy creatures, just kill them. But you saw against, what was that, the purple deck with Dante, I couldn't kill it and it went super awkward. So Betrayal definitely could have some awkward play styles to it and just feels real bad. Overall, oh, and the other thing I want to talk about is the Tyrant. Overall, I'm not sure if this Tyrant is worth it, because you saw it just be dead. However, sometimes we did get 2-for-1s, or just like kill a MP ramp where, like, you know, the MP zombie would not have. So like, overall, I think this is fine, but when I tweak this deck a little bit more, it might not be 3 Tyrants. But, you know, I still think he's good, and especially against all the Yonli decks, I think it's good. But yeah, that's the deck. I really like this, so if you like this style, I definitely feel like Uroboros is still good, because you're still playing with False Throne Rebirth and, you know, a broken card of Living Death. So all in all, I still like this deck. I think it's good. Thanks for all for watching. I'll see you all next time.